Hey guys, it's Bobi, aka Paginator, and I have a red nose. I also have a red forehead, and I have an Owlcrate box to open. So I had a kind of nasty sunburn, and some of it's like peeling up and causing stress, so that's why I look funny. I am sorry. But we have an Owlcrate box, so we need to just get on into it. And what do we have? Whoa, I think it goes this way. Death unto undying. So the common phrase is death unto dying, but this is death unto undying. Alright, let's start with the pin. And I haven't looked at it yet, but the back of the card says, based on Strange the Dreamer. Okay, and let's slide it. Maybe? Are you gonna work? Okay, so this one's being a little bit sticky, but it does have that sliding element. Up next we have a little box with nothing on it whatsoever, a pouch inside, and we have a bottle of something. Volchitsa, bergamot, spearmint, and black tea, handcrafted perfume oil. Well, we must smell it then. Bergamot, spearmint, and black tea. That's an interesting combination. It does have the little metal roller ball on there, so you can just roll it. I like it. It's not my favorite scent in the world. I'm not gonna lie and say that it is, but I would like it enough to wear it. We have a nice green box here, and on the back it says, nurture new life with this propagation station inspired by the 5th season and designed by Teresa at Divine Literary. Fill the vessel with water, take a cutting of your favorite houseplant and set it into the hole in the cork. In a couple of days you'll have a brand new plant. I don't grow plants because I can't. I can find something to use this for. It has this cork top, but it has a hole in it. That's for the plant to grow out of, I'm assuming. And we have this quote here that says, home is what you take with you, not what you leave behind. We have an envelope. You can read this, and I maybe can if I can read backwards. Creatures and something? Creatures and Companions. An Owlcrate exclusive limited edition collection, Sorcery of Thorns. I'm guessing it's a bookmark. Oh, yep. Oh, that's pretty. You have the cat, and then there's book stacks and things here. Another box. This is cute. It says, keep your bookish side in check with our reading checklist. Read a book you've been putting off or try to read something you never expected. There's so many possibilities. This checklist was wonderfully created by Gretchen Koba at Lichen and Limestone. Why do they make these boxes so hard to open without tearing them? Okay, so not really a notepad at all. This is a plastic thing, and it has prompts here, and then it's got this slider, so you can see the green check, or you can slide it over to the red X, whether you've done it or not. So the prompts are: read a book off your TBR, read an Owlcrate book, read a book that was published at least 5 years ago, read a book with a morally gray character, put down a book you aren't enjoying, read a duology or trilogy, read a book from a perspective or background different than your own, read a debut novel, read a book that intimidates you, read a library book. That's fun. I am assuming that you could take these out and put in new prompts, but I'm not sure how you would do that. I'll have to play with that later and see. It does have a little hole in the back, so you could hang it on something to hang on your wall. I think we're at the book now, and I don't know what book it is yet. I've managed to not look at the title, so let's look at it together. Blood something bones? Your Blood, My Bones. Kelly Andrew is the author. We have sprayed edges, this lovely dark green, and interesting. Okay, we've got some kind of a like photo collage thing on the end papers, and some lipstick, and something that looks like maybe blood has been spattered on it. And here are the end papers at the back, some more photos, a pocket knife, a ring. Okay, let's check out the cover. This is the front. Mortal life is so fleeting, but love is as enduring as death. Okay, here is the back, and that one says, when your legacy is done, let it be forgotten. We have a letter with very good handwriting. It says, Dear reader, when I was first drafting Wyatt's story, I came across the term inosculation, which is a phenomenon where multiple trees intertwine and become one. As I continued to write, it became one of the story's core themes. Here in these pages, you'll find 3 people who have spent so long growing alongside one another that they've begun to grow together. The thing about inosculated trees is that there's some wounding involved. Some amount of mechanical damage is required for the trees to begin grafting together. That's this story. It's full of scars, some raw and real, some horrifying and fantastical. In the end, the growing together is a healing process. It heals the trees, it heals the people. I'm so glad you picked up this story. I hope you love it, Kelly. Okay. And we probably have some kind of undead something or other based on the theme of the box. There is the author's signature. Let's grab the dust jacket. We do have art inside. Let's see what the synopsis says. A girl who will not love, a boy who cannot die, a twisted destiny neither can escape. Wyatt Westlock has one plan for the farmhouse she's just inherited, to burn it to the ground. But during her final walkthrough of her childhood home, she makes a shocking discovery in the basement. Peter, the boy she once considered her best friend, strung up in chains and left for dead. Unbeknownst to Wyatt, Peter has suffered hundreds of ritualistic deaths on her family's property. Semi-immortal, Peter never remains dead for long, but he can't really live either. Not while he's bound to the farm, locked in a cycle of grisly deaths and painful rebirths. There's only one way for him to break free. He needs to end the Westlock line. He needs to kill Wyatt. With Wyatt's parents gone, the spells protecting the property have begun to unravel, and dark, ancient forces gather in the nearby forest. The only way for Wyatt to repair the spells is to work with Peter, the one person who knows how to harness her volatile magic. But how can she trust a boy who's sworn an oath to destroy her? When the past turns up to haunt them in the most unexpected way, they are forced to rely on one another to survive, or else tear each other apart. Now, the author's letter said 3 people that are woven together. So we have Wyatt and Peter. Who was going to be the 3rd person? Here is our cover comparison. So we have the regular cover here and the Owlcrate cover. Which one do you like? I don't know. There's good and bad about both of them. I really like this like close up on the hands thing. But then also we get character faces here, which is nice. I don't know. Next month's theme is going to be Traverse the Realms. Every May box will include an exclusive item designed by Anne Guyan Art. So what do we think for favorite things? This book checklist thing is kind of fun. If you can't change out the prompts though, I'm going to find that annoying. I'm going to have to investigate that further. The bookmark is really pretty. I don't know if I'm overwhelmed by this box. I mean, don't get me wrong. The items are nice. The perfume smells nice. The little plant thing, I'm sure lots of people will love that. It's just not for me because I don't grow plants. But maybe somebody out there is like, oh my gosh, I love those items. So let me know in the comments below what you think of the items in the book. And we'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, have a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading. Adios.